Hello, Mannie Bees, and welcome to the Hive. This is your girl, Mannick Thompson, aka Mannick T. To my new subscribers, welcome. And to my returning Mannie Bees, you know how we show the love. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that bell button so you don't miss my next juicy video. Now, this is our hive where we share all things good that will bring some meaningful impact into your life. So let's get right into this video. I was looking through my documents folder and came across a career planning document and a document with job search websites that I used way back in um 2013, 2014, in those years. And since I'll be sharing about job hirings, I want to equip you as well with strategies for writing an effective resume and cover letter that will help you land a job. Also, a subscriber asked me to talk about that. So here we go, okay? Most job sites and companies, they have AI that filter their resume pool. So yours has to be outstanding and have what they are looking for to get you even selected, right? The first point is being your resume is being filtered out of the thousands of people that are applying, getting selected so you can get an interview and then hopefully land that job. Okay, so let me show you how to do this, right? Get your pen and notebook ready. Yes, I say notebook because you have to. There's one thing I like. I had a notebook when I was looking for schools. I had a notebook when I was searching for jobs. And I have a notebook where I write down things that I want for myself and to accomplish in my life and my family's life. So get a notebook and label that notebook my dream job in Canada or whatever you feel. Give it a name, give it an intent, give it a purpose, and attach some feeling to it as we're going to do this exercise, okay? So have that notebook ready and be sure to watch till the end to equip yourself with all the necessary info for your success and for success, okay, guys? So let's first of all start with understanding a resume. So if you're already in Canada, there are different resources that you can take advantage of. Some of the resources I use is the YMCA, where you can go there, they can look through your resume and help you. But if you're not, you're back home, maybe in Ghana, in Nigeria, and South Africa, wherever you're watching me from, you might not have YMCA in there. There will be no YMCA because it's in Canada, right? I don't know if they're global. But then, if you don't have resources, maybe you're not on a university campus where they offer you these things, now is your time to pay really good attention because this is good information that I have dug out for you and it's evergreen because it's the fundamentals are going to stay the same. You just use tweaks, make some tweaks here and there each time you're going to use that resume. Okay, so the main purpose of a resume is to present an employer with your skills, experience, qualification, and personal characteristics, right? It also helps to get you an interview. So there are different formats in which you can write a resume. There's the chronological order, like the most common form of the resume. You list your positions in reverse order, like the most recent first, and then you emphasize your employment history. And there's also a functional resume where you emphasize your skills, abilities, qualifications, accomplishments at the beginning of the document. And it does not correlate with any characteristic employer, right? And this format is considered for people who have very little experience, okay? You're changing a career or you're returning to work after an extended absence, or you have like a choppy work record. Maybe you worked this year, last year it didn't work, you were off. So you want a functional resume if you fall in this category, right? Because you want to tell the employer what you can bring to the company, what you can offer. Okay, so this is how to get started. You begin by brainstorming. What are your experiences? If it was a paid experience or something else, if it's skills, education, your volunteer experience, awards, you write this down in this notebook that I told you to get ready, okay? And then after that, understand the parts of the, if you're using a chronological resume here, I'll leave this on the screen here so you can take good notes of it or just go back and replay it, right? Your basic information, then you highlight your skills and qualifications, just short bullets, 3 to 8 points under each skill is enough, right? Some examples of what to highlight: you're reliable, responsible, able to work independently, increase sales in previous company, right? The number of experience you have, if you are proficient in Microsoft Office, and then your professional work experience, okay? And you're going to start with the most recent employer and include their name, company details, all that, all the good stuff. So here's an example. So if you worked at a clothing mall and you were a retail associate, you maintain superior customer service, balance the cash flow. Now here's what is different now, where you do not just state what you did, but add also how that helped the company. What you do, what, how do I say this? What was the impact of what you did and not just stating it, right? Yes, and then you add your volunteer experience, you add your education there, okay, and any other certificates and what's not. You can add interest or hobbies, is optional. You can also add your references, but most of the time just put references are available upon request, so that once they ask you for these references, have them ready. Have 3 people in mind that really know you, can stand for your character, can say good things about you, because the reference is an important factor also in getting that job after the um, interview. So just do a 1 page Word document of just your references. Do not add it to the resume that you are going to put on the employer's website or submit for the job application. And here's for the functional resume, right? You have your basic information, the summary of your skills, you're highlighting those, your education, any certificates, interests and hobbies, and again, references. So an example is here, right? Your work experience. If you're applying a teaching job, classroom teacher, you this is what you did, you taught the grades, right? And then your work history, you put it like that, right? And you have to make your resume visually appealing. You tailor your resume to what you're applying for. Be clear, accurate, and concise. Forget about using gimmicks such as paper with watermarks. Don't make it too fancy, right? It has to be functional. Use the appropriate font size. Don't advertise negative information. Go over that resume, proofread, proofread. Proof is very important, because if you're telling them you have attention to detail and your resume is full of typos, hello, you're not going to be called, okay? And keep your resume at 2 pages or less, and do not use acronyms or FYI, WhatsApp, like those things, okay? So here I will show you another example here. So here's an example of a resume, and you tell me in the comment section what you think, if this is a functional or chronological resume, okay? You're highlighting your objective, your skills here, if you're in accountants, right? And a little summary about yourself. You're reliable, um, motivated, right? And the skills that you have: French, whatever language, driver's license if you're applying for a driving job. And then you put in the qualifications, your strengths, or your transferable skills, right? And here, an example, you have your education, and then also you're going to put your skills there, computer skills, technical skills, right? And if you went for a work placement, you can put it. Now, remember, this is a general resume, so you tailor it to the job you're applying to. Don't go put all of these things on a job that doesn't need it, okay? And then any related employment experience, any additional um, training certifications, and then you put resumes enclosed or available upon request. All right. And then, so this is your one page of your resume, but you're not going to send this while you are sending in the application. So in one of my courses, the prof quickly asked us to do up a resume. Now, this resume here is not that doesn't have much info. So this is not the type of resume you want to be sending out. Okay, so this is an example of a resume that is not too great, right? So once that we've seen that, let us look at a resume that can actually get you a job. Okay, I will show you one of my resumes that I had way back in 2011. Okay, again, I highlighted my skills because as a new graduate, I'm just coming out of school. I do not have so much work experience, so I want the skills that I've learned to stand out. Okay, I learned computer skills, office skills, paying attention in class, being attentive, and then my professional experience. So this was for a sales job I was applying to. So you see that my sales experience is first before I talk about what I did at school, okay? And any volunteer or internships that I did. And again, you can see that over here, I was writing my resume in present. I was mixing it up. As you're writing your resume, this is something that has happened in the past. So I should have written directed. So I will show you an example. So this is way back 2011. Some of these things, I will change them, right? So this is also another example of a resume that I will not use in this present time. I will adapt it to fit the conditions of this present time, okay? So let me show you this one here. Okay, so here I have my name, phone number, address, where they can contact me. Again, I have highlighted my skills, right? I take pride in offering exceptional customer service because this is a job, customer service job or sales. So I'll put that first. I'm an attentive listener, able to analyze tough problems. I'm a quick learner, highly reliable, and it's okay. It's good to sell your skills as well. All right, then I put my education, I put my professional experience on there. Again, I put the customer service one because it's the customer service job I was applying to. I also put a sales job because sales and customer service go hand in hand. All right, and so you see where I was talking about where I adapted it. This was in um, a resume that I did about maybe 2013, 2014, thereabouts, right? I am using advised, enjoyed, identified, gained, all those good words to descriptive words because someone is out there reading your resume to paint a picture of you. They can't see you. So what you put on this paper is what they're going to read and picture you in their mind, right? Then again, any professional development and then references available upon request. Okay, so once you've done up your resume, now you need a cover letter. Now you're going to write to them and tell them why you want that job, right? Why you want that job. So let's go here. Um, So this is a customer service one. Again, my name, my cell phone, my address, the business's address. Now, if the job has an ID number, I'm going to put it here. If I don't know who's going to, I put to the director of human resources, okay? And then I write why I am interested or how excited I am in applying for this job, right? I'm pleased to respond to your advertisement stated above, and I'll be very interested in being part of the job there. This is a bank, one of the big banks called RBC, which is client focused. Now, I went to research about the job before coming to write this cover letter, right? I went to look at their strengths. They were saying it's a customer service job, so I knew that they had won best places to work for, and it's a place like that I want to work, right? And I went ahead to state I've recently graduated, right? And as you can see from my resume, I've taken some courses that gives me the skills and knowledge. So here is what I'm talking about: providing exceptional customer satisfaction, enhancing client experience. These are all key points that I picked up from the job and putting the skills they are looking for. Okay, and then I ended that. Thank you in advance for considering me, right? And then you sign off nicely. Now let's look at an example of this customer service job, right? So I went on Indeed. Usually, if you found something on Indeed or wherever, try and look for the company itself, okay? So then I came to type RBC Careers. I will click on it. It sends me to their website, okay? And then I can filter through and look for a job. So now let's see a client advisor and let's compare my 2013 resume and cover letter to the skills they are looking for, and if I can use the same thing or if I have to change it, right? This one says, what will I do? I'll proactively engage clients, right? In the branch, focus on education and demonstrate um, the knowledge. So these are some of the keywords that I will come and copy and put in my resume and in the cover letter as well. You have to be goal oriented individual. So over here in my um, highlights or skills, I can change some of this goal oriented and put those in there, whatever they're stating here, right? Individual passion for clients first. I'm going to put that as my number one skill, that I care about the clients and I'm passionate about them, right? Exceptional customer service and passionate about clients. I'll put it here because now we're setting ourselves up for success, okay? So that's that, guys. I don't want to make this video too long, but there you go. You see it. So now you know how to look for the job, what key points to look, and how to pick these points, right? And apply them in your resume, okay? So I hope you watched till the end and took down your notes as well. I'm willing to share this document with anyone that wants it. You can send me an email. Oh, I'll see if I can attach it to the video, okay? So that you can use it as well, but don't just copy it as it is. Don't just copy it as it is, or I probably just take a picture of it and put it on the video so that you can pause it and then look at it as you're going through, because some people, if you send them things, they won't even change it and just go and send it like that. Somebody will send the resume as Mannick Thompson while they are called Kwesi Meno. Okay, so anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and got something useful and meaningful out of it. As always, you encourage me by liking this video and sharing it, giving it a big thumbs up, and going to subscribe to my channel so that we can grow together. Alrighty, so until I see you in the next one, stay blessed. Ciao.